With websites, design is only half the equation. So before you jump into redesigning your website, it's really important that you understand the goal and the purpose, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Hey, if you don't know me, I'm Spencer Powell. I'm the CEO over at BuilderFunnel, and our marketing agency helps remodelers and custom home builders build sustainable, repeatable marketing systems that to date have generated well over $150 million in sales. And this channel, BuilderFunnel TV, is where we share tactics, strategies, things that have worked for us and for our clients in hopes that they help you grow your business as well. Today, we're going to talk about web design, and here at BuilderFunnel, we look at web design through a couple of big lenses. And so those lenses are design and performance. And so today I want to focus on design. And I think if you talk to a lot of web design agencies or designers, they will have a different take on the website and they will put a heavy emphasis on design. However, for us, what we care about is design plus performance. And so the real goal of your website is to drive revenue. And so if we look at that as the main objective, then if we zoom in on this design lens, it gives us a little bit clearer picture on what we should be focused on with our website design, and then maybe some things that we shouldn't obsess over. So let's take a look at that design bucket. So there are a few things that we want to look at, and the things that maybe we don't care about are those like autoplay video headers and fancy little widgets and all of these things that you can come up with, kind of the fancy bells and whistles. A lot of times we think, oh, that's better, or that's a fancier design, or this will make my website come off a lot better. Whatever the rationale is behind a lot of these. A lot of times those things don't really matter. And there are a few things when it comes to design that we want our website to accomplish. And the first one is that overall, the website should match and represent your brand. And so if you're looking at your website and you're saying, hey, this doesn't actually even use all of our right brand colors, like it has our logo and our primary color, but then there's these other kind of random accent colors. Okay, those things we should definitely get corrected. We want the website to be on brand, and then it should match the feel and the tone. So all the messaging that we're looking at, that should also represent your brand. And so that's kind of that big first box that we want to check is, hey, if I look at the website, does it match and represent our brand? The next is photography. So I see a lot of companies where you go to their website and you look at the photos and then you talk to the company and they say, yeah, we do really high-end stuff. You know, our projects range from 100,000 to 500,000. These are kind of our specialties. And then you go to the website and there's blurry photos or photos that clearly were from 10, 15, 20 years ago. There's a big disconnect. And so when somebody comes to the website, if they've never talked to you, seen your work before, they come to the website, they click on your gallery, and they see old photos or blurry photos or fuzzy photos. That's what they think. That's what they think you do. And so there's a big disconnect in what you actually do and who you're trying to serve and what the website is telling the end customer and the person that's viewing that for the first time. So in terms of photography, you always want to have the photos represent the type of work that you do and really the type of work that you want to do. So even if you do projects here and projects here, you want to skew your photography to projects up here so that as people are hitting the website, they're saying, oh, I'm in the right spot, and you can attract more of the projects that are up here. So we want it to be on brand, and then we need our photography to match the type of work that we do. And then the third one is simply, is the website easy to use, and is it clear, and does it have good information? So if somebody hits your homepage, it should be very obvious what kind of company you are, the services that you provide, and then the navigation up at the top of the website should be super clear. Hey, if I want to go to services and find out what exactly you do, there should be a services page, and I should be able to see a list of those services. If I want to learn about your company, I should be able to go to an about or a team page. If I want to see what your process looks like, I should be able to go to the process page. If I want to see example work, there should be a gallery or project spotlight pages. So those things sound basic, but if you pull up a lot of sites in our industry, you will see gaps and missing information. So you want it to be somebody arrives at the website and they can easily navigate through and click on the things that they want to see and get to that spot on the website. We also don't want it to be too content light and just focused on imagery. We do want to be able to educate and explain, and so that's why things like having a process page, having services pages that explain what somebody should expect if they hire you to do and perform that service, whether it's a custom home or a bathroom renovation. And so we need an easy to use website. Beyond these three things, most design elements are subjective. And so you might go to a web design agency and they'll tell you, hey, we should design it like this, and we could add in all these fancy things, or we could make it totally new and custom. Maybe that's a good fit, maybe that works, but honestly, what they have in mind and what you have in mind could be totally different. They might love it, you might hate it, and at the end of the day, not a lot of that matters if we've checked all those other three boxes. It's on brand, the photography represents you really well, and the website is easy to use. That's what matters to your end customer. And they're the ones using the website and trying to find the right company for them. So don't get caught in the weeds and the nuances of all the fancy things and all of the design components. Make sure you're checking those three big boxes, and then you're probably okay. All right, we'll see you next time here on Builder Funnel TV.